In the colossal, sky-piercing city of Aetheria, life was a cruel geometry. The elite thrived in the sun-drenched upper spires, breathing air as clean as mountain rain, while down below, in the perpetual twilight of the lower city, lived the grounders. Their reality was concrete dust, obsolete machinery, and air thick with the metallic Thames of despair. And in that world lived Elara, a young, brilliant mechanic, her hands perpetually stained with engine oil, her pockets perpetually empty. The city had already assigned her destiny, fixed. But Elara carried a dangerous secret and impossible dream: to cultivate a legendary organism called Sky-Scent Algae, an organism rumored to purify the entire toxic sky. When she dared to whisper this dream, the cynical, defeated mechanics around her just scoffed. "Elara, focus on fixing these broken power regulators. Sky flora is for the spires. It's beautiful, it's expensive, and it's impossible for us." Their words were like bricks, building a wall around her ambition. But a dream, a real dream, doesn't respect walls. One rain-swept evening, while scavenging for parts in a junkyard of forgotten futures, Elara found something strange: an antique brass chronometer. It was chipped, the glass was cracked, and it was utterly useless as a time-telling device. Yet when she held it, something amazing happened. The needle inside didn't point north, it vibrated, pointing inward, right at her. Suddenly an old shop-head archivist named Cygnus appeared from the shadows, his voice a low whisper. "That chronometer doesn't measure time, child," he said. "It measures belief. The world will try to break that needle by telling you what you can't do. Every setback, every failure, is just dust settling on its glass face. You must keep the casing sealed with your focus, and the mechanism wound with your relentless action." Elara took that message as a sacred command. She didn't just work, she became an alchemist of hope. Her tiny ozone-smelling workshop, a place of grease and gears, transformed into a laboratory where she sacrificed sleep, comfort, and the few credits she had. She poured everything into making this dream a reality. And she failed. 1,000 times. Her algae samples mutated into toxic sludge. Her meticulously built filters cracked under pressure. Her hope flickered, but with every single failure she didn't see defeat. She saw data. She meticulously logged every mistake, seeing each one not as a dead end, but as a cleaning agent, polishing her process for the next attempt. She was winding the mechanism. Each failure was another turn of the key. Then, on the 1001st attempt, in that darkest hour just before the dawn, it happened. A tiny, glowing patch of vibrant cyan appeared in her petri dish. The Sky-Scent Algae had bloomed. It didn't just purify the air in her workshop, it filled the space with a soft, clean scent, the scent of pure, unpolluted possibility. It was the smell of victory. Now, what would you do? With a breakthrough this monumental, the obvious choice would be to sell it to the spires, make a fortune, escape the lower city forever. But Elara didn't. She remembered why she started. It wasn't for money. It was for her people. So, she shared the cultivation method freely. Inspired by her impossible success, the grounders, the people who had once scoffed, began growing the moss themselves. On rooftops, in abandoned pipes, in cracked pavement, anywhere little light could reach, a city that had given up found a new purpose. Within a year, the toxic, oppressive air of the lower city was clean. Sunlight, for the first time in generations, filtered down to the streets below. Archivist Cygnus visited Elara's now thriving communal garden. She smiled and pointed to the etheric chronometer, which now pulsed with a steady, magnificent light in Elara's hand. "You see, Elara," Cygnus whispered, "the biggest dreams are never measured by the resources in your pocket, nor the approval of the people above you. They are only ever measured by the unwavering pulse of the vision you keep alive inside." The story of Elara reminds us of a fundamental truth. Your circumstances do not define your capacity. Your true potential isn't the money you have, or the position you hold, but the belief you choose to cultivate, day in and day out. If Elara, in the toxic darkness of the lower city, could change her entire world by tending to that small, internal fire, imagine what you can do. Imagine what's possible with the spark of belief that you hold right now. Don't wait for permission. Don't let the cynical voices of the world become your own. Don't let the dust settle on your chronometer. Start winding your mechanism today. If this story ignited a spark in you, I want you to do two things. First, hit that like button and share this video with one person who needs to be reminded of their own incredible power. Second, subscribe to our channel. Join a community dedicated to proving that the impossible is just a vision that hasn't bloomed yet. Thank you for watching. Start today.